For the cheapest and most reliable Madden 21 coins, you gotta check out MMOEXP. Stay away from the packs and just buy the ballers you want. You can use code SPREE at checkout for 5% off.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you've had a good day today. I'm gonna jump into these new Team Master sets. Let's look at them. Let's figure out the cheapest ways you can build them, how you can go ahead and make some coins, some re-rolls, and maybe talk about some of the players that you should be targeting to pick up and add to your team. Before we get into it, if you do enjoy the video, if you do find it useful, definitely consider popping down, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button down below. But getting on into it, team affinity sets. If we jump on into these, we have these team masters, and there is going to be a team master for every single team in the game. Now, as we're going down the list of players that are available, Mike Evans, Patrick Mahomes, Calvin Ridley, George Kittle. I know a lot of guys like myself are running the 49ers theme team, so that's a huge upgrade right there. There's just a ton of really good cards. I can see a lot of people wanting to add a lot of these cards to their team. Peeping one of the sets, we have George Kittle right here. Probably one of the best tight ends in the game now. I'm super excited to add this guy to my team. But you need the Team Diamond, the 98 overall, the 95 Team Standout, the 95, the 92, and the 91 Team Builders to complete the set. So only 5 cards, but all 5 of these are going for crazy expensive right now. Now for me, because I already had a theme team, I already had a couple of these cards on my team. We'll look at some of the sets, the re-rolls. I'll get to that in a little bit. But if you're running a theme team, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a few of these cards. It's going to make you do these sets a little bit cheaper. One of the awesome things about this set as well is not only do you get the Team Master, you get the 99 overall, but you do get your Team Diamond back in AT. So you are going to put it into the set, you're going to get it back in AT, so you're still going to have 2 really good cards that come out of the set. It doesn't mean you're going to have to give up one of these good players and lose them. You still have them, so you can still add them back to your team. So I think that's super clutch. Now, if we actually go ahead and complete the set right now, I do want to add Kittle to the team. I still need to grind to level 99 to get my 99 overall power-up pass. That'll happen over the next little bit, then I will be able to sell this card and make some coins back. But the 49ers Team Master right here, we have George Kittle. That's Charles Haley. We can add that man back. Like I said, super clutch. And then, wow, okay. That's a nice looking animation right there. We have gold 99 George Kittle. This card looks absolutely crazy. While we're at it, we might as well upgrade this man as well. I do want to see his boosted stats on the team. I'm really impressed with the cards that they dropped with this promo. We do have to give EA a shout out. We did get good cards that people actually wanted to add to their team. So there he is right there, George Kittle. If I quickly go ahead and peep his stats, 98 speed, 94 run block on my team, great catching, 6'4", baller, absolute baller. Now diving back into the George Kittle set, I do want to show you how crazy expensive these pieces are that go into the set. 120k right there for Jordan Reed for a 91 overall. That is crazy. We have a 92 punter right here going for 125,000 coins going across. We've got Jimmy Ward, 95 overall, crazy expensive. I already had him on my team, thank goodness, because this man's going for nearly 300,000 coins right there. And if we go ahead and check out the Alex Mack as well, we have the team standout, and he's going for around 240,000 coins. We want to talk about how you can build up these as cheaply as possible. So you can go ahead and make some coins, or you can go ahead and complete these sets so you can add some of these ballers to your team. Staying in these team affinity sets, we have the team standouts right here. And if we go to series 4, and we're going to go all the way down to the Niners, we'll stick with using the Niners as an example. You'll see you need 26 cards, and you need a variety of overalls for the Team of the Week promo. So we want to be thinking about ways you can go ahead and pick up cheap Team of the Week cards. 90 to 92s, 86 to 89s, 82s to 85s to be able to complete this set. You do need 26, it's quite a lot, but there are ways you can go ahead and pick up these cards nice and easily. Now, if you check out the team builders, it is slightly different. You don't have to just focus on getting Team of the Week cards like Team Standouts. You can use any types of cards in the game as long as they fit the overall grouping. So you'll notice 290 to 92s, a whole bunch of 86 to 89s, a whole bunch of 82s to 85s. Same as Team Standouts, but you can use any card from any promo. So we know that card was going for around 240k. If we go ahead and have a look at this set as well, a couple 87s to 88s, we've got a couple 85 to 86s, and a couple of 83 to 84s. So we know this card was going for around 120k. These legend cards, a lot of these cheap cards are really easy to get. If you're working in the market, you can be sniping these cards, or We can go ahead and do some re-rolls and pick up these cards nice and easily, try to make a little bit of profit, try to make some training, and try to fill up these sets all at the same time. Now we have a feel for what these cards sell for, and we know what cards need to go into these sets to be able to finish them off. Now if we jump onto the market, you can just go ahead and pick up the cards needed for the sets as cheaply as possible and make profit right now. If we look at these Team of the Week cards, for example, that we need for the team standouts, these 82 cards are going for around 8,000 coins. If we have a look at these 86s, they're sitting a little bit more expensive, around 9k, so 9k right there. That price has been pretty consistent for the last little bit. And if we have a look at the 90s, because you need 2 of these as well, they're around 23,000 coins. You can definitely get them a little bit cheaper at around 20,000 coins right there. I think right there, that's around 240,000 coins. Obviously, if you're only selling a card for 280k after tax, that's not much profit at all. It is profitable, and if you are sniping these cards, you can obviously get them a little bit cheaper. You could be trying to pick up those 82s for maybe 5k, 6k. They definitely pop up. There are opportunities to snipe these cards and make a little bit more profit if you want to do these sets. When we're looking at team builders, you can use any cards from any promo as long as they fit the overall group, but I like legends. I think legends are a really easy way to go ahead and filter and pick up these cards nice and cheaply. Like the team standouts, you can just go ahead and buy the cards off the auction block, fill up the sets, sell them for a profit. A few tips: make sure you're going ahead and filtering either by all offense, all defense, or by specific positions. That's going to give you the best possible chance to get the cheapest version of each overall group. If we have a look at some of these other ones, let's go up to 86s, because 86s is definitely one that you need. You can see right here we're getting 58 minutes. If you're getting 59, 58 minute results, that means you are getting the newest cards, and that's exactly what you want to be seeing. Just trying to get these cards as cheaply as possible. This is if you are trying to go ahead and buy them. That's definitely an option if you don't want to be trying to do some re-rolls. But if you do want to do some re-rolls, go get yourself some cheap training, 93s, 95s, looking at promos like Legends, like Series Reduxes. You can snipe these cards super cheaply, get cheap training. You can go ahead and do some of these re-rolls. I like this 83 plus Legends right here. Worst case scenario, you get an 83. We know that goes between 6,000 and 7,000 coins. That's a card that we can go ahead and put in the set for one of those cheaper cards. You can see right there we get an 87. An 87 was going for around 10k. We know we can go ahead and put that into a set as well. So you can buy some cheap training, roll this a bunch of times. If you pull anything really good, we're looking at 92 plus. You could just go ahead and quick sell it so you can keep re-rolling, or you can go ahead and sell some of these cards as well. It really is up to you. You do have a couple of options right here. But with me, I do have a ton of training that I've been able to stack up over time, and we can just go ahead and roll these. So we're picking up some 87s, some 85s. We'll pick up a stack of 83s throughout the process, and we can just go ahead and start filling out the sets. This is a really good way to go ahead and do it. And what I like about it is you can pull cards better than the cards you need. So we're not just pulling for 83s, 85s, and 87s. We can pull 95s and 96s from this particular pack. If we can clutch up and do that, that's going to be epic. We're going to be able to make a ton of free training and fill up some of these sets as well. So nothing more than an 87 right here, but we got a bunch of 87s. That is a good bunch of cards to add to our sets. Another one that I really like is this training variety pack. It's only 2,000 training. Obviously, a lot of people are pulling this pack to get some of the other things that you can get from it when it comes to things like LTDs, but you do get a bunch of Team of the Week cards here, so you can get the 82s, you can get the 86 Team of the Week cards, you can get the 90 plus Team of the Week cards. As you can see right here, we get Legend pieces as well. All of these cards are going to be super useful. So a lot of the lower cards that you used to get from this training variety pack that weren't worth anything are up in value. So it's even a better time to go ahead and open up these packs. If you can clutch up and you get a really expensive Redux, you pull an LTD, you just pull something with really good value, you're going to get a good opportunity to make even more profit. So I really like this. Obviously right here, we're not really pulling anything too crazy, but I have fun opening up these packs. If we can try pull LTDs, if we can try pull Reduxes and work towards completing sets at the same time, I think that's super clutch. So I'll open up one more right here. We did get that 86 Legend, so I guess that is something that we can actually go ahead and put into the sets. It's a shame we haven't been able to pull anything of value. Yesterday I pulled an LTD. Today I think I pulled a 98 Brian Pull, I think the card was. Yeah, I think it was a Brian Pull. So I have been pulling some good stuff from here that's been able to keep my coins up as well while I'm trying to do these sets. Just to show you a few of the cards that I pulled from the training variety packs. Brian Pull, 250k. DeForest Buckner going for around 85 because he did get a new team master. You'll see yesterday I sold Sweat for 130. He's back up to like 240, 250. So that's a lot of coins I missed out on right there. It happens though, it happens. A couple more honorable mentions that you could go ahead and do to build up some of the cards you need for the sets. I have this 85 Campus Heroes, and I did this a couple times this morning, and I did clutch up and pull a couple of 95. So I don't know if that's just luck, but for me, you can go ahead and build up 85. So worst card you get is going to be an 85. That's not bad. You can go ahead and put that straight into the set. Some of those 85s are going to be super useful, but you can pull 95s as well. If you pull a 95, you can quick sell that straight away for a bunch of training and allow yourself to keep re-rolling. So there are only two different types of cards you can get. If you can get those 95s, you can get a little bit lucky. You can definitely clutch up and get these sets done super cheaply as well. And then last but not least, I am going to say these Pro Fantasy packs are a pretty solid option. At only 15k, it doesn't take too much at the moment to get that value back. If you can pull an 82, that's half the value pack right there, and that's not really a difficult card to pull. So you'll see in this first round, we don't get anything. I'm not expecting to get crazy things from these packs in general, but we can try. We get a 91. Of course we get a 91, of course we do. We get a 91 right there. Obviously, that's a huge pull right there. And it's one of those cards that we can put in the 95 team builder set right there, one of the 290 pluses that we need. So that's a nice clutch pull, well over our value. We'll go ahead and open up another one of these. This, like the training variety pack, is going to open you up to being able to technically pull LTDs. You can pull quick sells, you can pull a lot of things from these packs. So you can see we got an 82 that's going to go into those sets. We got an 81 that's not quite going to get into there, and in this round we don't get anything too crazy, but still an 82 by itself gets half of our value back. And we got a few other cards that we can put into sets to upgrade them, and then put some of those cards into these sets as well. And I think that's probably going to be about it. Have some fun with the ray rolls, buy that training as cheaply as possible, go pull some LTDs and complete the sets, make a ton of coins. If you are working the market, just make sure you're sniping in these cards as cheaply as possible. Let me know down in the comment section below which master cards you are targeting or which sets you are doing to make the most coins. But that is going to be it for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming through. Take it easy. You can call me Spree, and we out.